Right, you're on.
Okay, hi guys. As with all things, we are recording. No privacy in this household, is there, dear? Okay. Um, I've been having a conversation over the Skype with John Lynch, the fisherman, as he's been asking questions. And we get down to this morning, and he's asking about Peter. Now, how do you move this down, babe?
You've got to go to the centre of that.
The center here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Click on it. No, it's not.
But they, see how it goes across? That's it.
Yeah,
Now you
that's
pull
it.
it down.
Now,
That's it.
okay. All right. Um, he says, why does Yah call Peter the beast? He made this statement to me at 333 his time. Why does, I don't know who you're talking about, John. When you say he made this statement to me, could Yah tell me the true story about Sabbath? No. All right. Okay. I get where you're coming from, John. No, Peter wasn't the beast. He was just an idiot. And Paul was the beast. He was a devil, and Paul was of the beast, which was Rome. Now, Peter did exactly what Jesus told him not to do. He went to Rome, which was the beast. See, Rome was the Gentile nation, and if you if you look at the last upload that we did, Rule 2, do not go to the Gentiles. There were 4 rules, if you remember from that. And Peter disobeyed. He went to Rome. So what did he do while he was in Rome? Well, and now he did it. He did it because he was, well, just an idiot. But, nice guy, but an idiot. Thought he was doing the right thing. But the reality is he disobeyed. He did exactly what Jesus told him not to do. And then he also had Paul on the scene, who was self-appointed and all this. So you can imagine all of the confusion and everything that was going on. And the ones that knew Jesus, and Peter was one of them because Peter was, a very close friend, knew that Paul was teaching things that he shouldn't be, and they regarded him as of the devil. And that Paul is what the world has fallen to, because Paul's teachings have become the foundation of the Catholic Church out of Rome. So Peter goes to Rome, and it was Paul who had Peter strung upside down on a cross. Anyway, he was murdered by Paul. And in his going to Rome, he also spilled the beans about where the Christ bloodline was, because as Martha, I went back to England and gave birth to the twins who were in England. So what does Rome do? In order to wipe out the bloodline, they began raiding England over centuries, and they angelically they were prevented from getting to Glastonbury, but it didn't stop them from murdering and butchering um, millions and millions of angel landers who were the English. So that was the result of Peter going there. And so what we have today is hell on earth, all controlled by Rome. Now, Yahweh just said that had Peter gone straight back to Glastonbury and stayed there, uh, it would have been a hell of a lot easier. His job would have been a whole lot easier this time round than to have to reveal the deception, get to the root of who is who in the zoo, and exposing all things, exposing the truth. So that's what happened. Peter went to Rome when he was told not to. And the others, I mean, James stayed behind and he became a victim of Paul, the assassin, because James too disobeyed. So did Stephen. Jesus did not want any of his disciples to be murdered or martyred on his account. It's the story of, what is it? Live, no, live. What is it? No, not live and let live, but live another day. Like in order to escape the enemy. You didn't want any, yeah, to live another day so that they could continue the work for a whole lot longer than they ended up doing, because they disobeyed. They didn't leave Jerusalem, and then Peter did leave Jerusalem and he went to Rome. So, you know, that's what he says. Nobody listens to him. Nobody listens to God. Nobody does what he says.
Jerusalem, what happened? 70 AD.
Yeah. Well, he knew of.
James' mob's still there.
Well, James was already.
Yeah, but all the others with
Yes,
him,
they
they're
were.
still
Yeah,
there.
they were still there. So everybody got murdered, and you know the Christians have romanticized what went on and martyred. They weren't martyred. They were murdered because again they disobeyed. They were stupid, 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 stupid. That's why we have the mess that we have today. And then you've got the Christian world entirely devoured by Paul. I can't believe the idiots in Facebook who defend quoting Paul. Well, they're quoting the beast. It's all about what did he say and following through, not writing books that men become trapped by. Book, it doesn't matter who writes what book. If you're reading it and now you're into it, it has entered into your psyche and it becomes a snare because now it's seed. You've been feeding your mind. Doesn't matter what book you've been reading. It's now seed for your mind. Is it the truth? No. Because the truth was and is the man. The Word of God was the man Jesus, the man himself, the words that he spoke from his mouth. And the Word of God is back again, this time the same man, but all growed up, the old man this time. And the words from his mouth are the truth that will set you free. Okay, hope that answers your question, John. And anybody else out there. Okay.